Shockley, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm coming to you guys with 5 things that I wish I knew before starting calisthenics. The first thing that I wish I knew before I started calisthenics was focus on the basic sets and reps first. The skills will come later. So when you first start out, you'll see everybody out here doing crazy handstand push-ups, old planches, front levers. There's so many different crazy things out here that people are doing, but they work their way up to that. You don't just start out doing those crazy skills like that. And the basic foundation for that is basic sets and reps, i.e. your push-ups, pull-ups, squats, leg lifts, leg raises, all those things, obviously cardio, running, jump rope, stuff like that. All those right there are pretty much like the core foundation to get you into build a good foundation so that you build enough strength so that you are able to move into those skills. Number 2 is trust the process. And what I mean is it's not going to happen overnight. Calisthenics is a lifelong thing that you can do. You can do calisthenics forever. That's one thing I love about it. That's why I'm so passionate about it. I don't ever plan on stopping doing calisthenics, bodyweight training ever. And that's one thing I love about it. And when you build strength with calisthenics, it's there for a long time. So trust the process. Don't try to rush the process, and know that you will not see results that are going to last forever until you've been working out for at least 3 to 4 years. The reason being they're going to last forever because gain the knowledge and wisdom to reciprocate these results. So you'll be able to maintain whatever you have built over the years. So make sure you trust in the process and know that anything that is worth something takes time to achieve. Number 3 is pretty funny. So number 3, if you don't know, I weighed around 195 to 215 at my max. And when you're starting out calisthenics, being a calisthenics heavyweight is what we're called. Usually when you're like 195 to 200 plus, you're considered a calisthenics heavyweight. And calisthenics is a lot harder for you rather than these like skinnier guys that you see flying around out here on the bars and everything like that. Those are normally around like 160, 150, 140 even, and you're 200 pounds. So as I was growing up, lifting weights was always like pretty easy for me. I never really got into lifting weights heavy like that. But when I started doing calisthenics at 200 pounds, it was very challenging for me at first because I'm like, why am I so strong when it comes to weights? Because I would be in the gym and I would see these guys who are like 150. They can't even bench 225 for like, they can't even lift it off the bar. And I go up to the bar, 225, and I knock it out for like 10 reps just for fun. And I'm like, but this doesn't transfer over to that because it's different. Because to me, weights are easier than calisthenics. Obviously, that's an argument for another time and a debate that's probably going on forever. And it's always going to go on. But yes, to me, weights are easier than calisthenics. So it was a big challenge when I first started out. I overcame that challenge through consistency and discipline. And over time, obviously, my weight dropped a little bit, and I gained more muscle, lean muscle mass. So I got stronger and more comfortable with my body weight. Then I started doing weighted calisthenics, which makes it easier to move my body weight at 200 pounds. So there's a bunch of heavyweight calisthenics out there that you will see. Heavyweight calisthenic athletes out there that you will see that make these little guys look weak, super weak on the bars. And it's like, dude, I weigh 100 pounds more than you and I can do exactly what you're doing on these bars. Now, there's something wrong with that. So pretty much starting out calisthenics as a heavyweight, yes, it's going to be harder for you than a guy who's starting out as like 140, 150 pounds pretty much. So just make sure you know that when you start. I'll make a video on workouts that you can do as a calisthenics heavyweight to get stronger and make the process easier for when you start out. I'll make a video on that for you guys. Number 4 is nutrition plays a huge part when it comes to calisthenics and bodyweight. Reason being, this one's gonna be quick. It is, if you go up and let's say you eat 3,500 calorie meal in one day, and you normally eat around 2,000 to 2,300 every single day. Well, the next day when you go out and do your workout, you're gonna feel a little bit heavier. So that's the thing about when you're doing calisthenics, body weight, you're working out with your body weight. So that plays a big part in how workout goes the next day because you're gonna feel heavier than you normally would, you know. And number 5, this one to me is the most important out of all of these. Consistency and discipline are key factors when it comes to progressing in calisthenics and becoming a great calisthenics athlete. Consistency and discipline play a huge part because once you can build the discipline, that can prepare you in so many different aspects of your life, and just get yourself into consistent habits that would help you in every single aspect of your life, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. you can go down that way, but we're not going that way. Pretty much what I'm saying is, remember to stay consistent. Like I say every single video, like consistency and discipline. Like once you discipline yourself enough to get up day in and day out, you will reap the benefits. Like I said earlier about trusting the process. Get up day in and day out, which is consistency and discipline. They go hand in hand. And with those two, you can achieve greatness. You can achieve any goal that you set forth for yourself. So that being said, that concludes my video on 5 things that I wish I knew before starting calisthenics. Also, if there's anything that you think I left out, no matter whether you're a heavyweight calisthenics dude, skinny calisthenics dude, intermediate, whatever you call yourself, leave it in the comment section below so somebody else can come watch this video and see anything that I might have missed, because I know I missed something. There's always something I could have missed. I only did 5. It's a lot more than that. So leave a comment in the comment section and add to the conversation, the topic that I brought up today. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section what you want more videos on, and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You already know. Stay consistent, and see you in the next one. Peace.